I'm thankful that you did me wrong, cause now I got it right, I promise you gon' miss me gone. I done seen it all like the first picture phone. They wishing on my downfall with the wishing bone.
Now, unless you was on Cloud 10, I know, right? How you heard the motherfucking word? What's good, y'all? It's yours truly. Once again, HeartBreak Ace. If you're familiar with my content or not, hit that like, comment, subscribe so the algorithm gives breaking content every time I upload. Now, you know I rock with Algorithm's sister, right? And she jealous. I already told y'all this. In case y'all forgot, I had to remind y'all again. So I'm in my phone texting the other day, and you already know her. She all over my corner. Comment say, who you texting? I ain't got nothing to hide. I let her see the phone, but I had to tell her. First of all, shorty, I gotta engage with my fans. I'm on YouTube, replying back to my fans like I always do. You know what I mean? I love my community. Shout out to y'all that's watching. And second of all, shorty, I don't know what you heard about me, but that you can't get a dollar out of me. No kind of line, no pearl you can't see. Then I'm a motherfucking PIMP. And tell your brother, man, I just like hating the algorithm, you know? Make sure these people get these videos so they can like and subscribe. Now, topic of discussion while we here. Now, shout out to Vlad, shout out to the whole G unit, shout out my guy 50, my goat, one of my goats. And shout out to Tony Yayo. Tony Yayo was on Vlad TV interview, one of his recent interviews with Vlad, and they was talking about favorite hip hop artists that they like in Queens. And of course, you know, Ja Rule is from Queens. Now, I don't need to remind you of the beef with Ja Rule and the whole G Unit. Not just 50 Cent, but the core of it is because of 50 Cent. And you know Tony Yayo is loyal to the core. That's why he's still with 50. So you know he ain't jacking nothing that Ja Rule does, ever. He never will. And so you know when they made the little top 10 list, he wasn't mentioned on his behalf. He's the crooner. What would I be without you? That's the joke that he made about it. You know what I'm saying? So when he gave his list, he said, he gave a suggestion. Well, it was a statement. He says, Tony Yayo claims that Ja Rule is an industry plant and a buster. I can kind of agree with the busting part, but that's whatever. But the industry plant part, before I give you my thoughts on that, let's spin a block.
Well, Dre said that Eminem is the greatest rapper of all time.
I could.
Would you agree?
I would agree with that. I would agree. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time. He's definitely in my top 5, and I always say that. And you know.
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Dre, who most people say is the greatest producer of all time, saying his opinion on the greatest rapper of all time.
Right.
Of course, you could say, well, that's his artist, so he's gonna say it. No, you don't have to. Dre ain't the point where he's trying to push his artist because he needs a few extra dollars.
Right.
Like, it's whatever at this point.
I mean, listen, let me explain something to you. Like I say to people all the time, do you want your artist to do small venues, or do you want your artist to do arenas? For me, it's hard for me to give you an opinion because some people would be like, well, lyrics and all that and this and that and that. And for me, I go I might sometimes go to the guy that sells more records, like how people with the Drake and Kendrick type of thing. Because I think Drake sold the most on Spotify?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Eminem just broke that record.
He did, yeah.
Yes. What was it, 80 million? Shout to Eminem. So when you see a guy that's fucking been doing this for over 20 years, and he's breaking fucking Drake shit, and Drake is one of the greatest rappers right now, up there with J. Cole and everybody. Yeah, you could arguably say he is one of the greatest rappers of all times, because he's still selling, and he did 80 million? What Houdini do? 100 million? He just broke a fucking record.
Houdini.
So you could like your little drill rapper or this or whatever like that. Everybody's opinion.
56 million streams in the first week alone.
Okay. And he broke Drake's record, right?
I believe so.
What was Drake, 48 million or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, boom, you know, and what do they say? Men lie, women lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Well, there you go.
But of course, these days they'll say, oh, it's all bots. That's the lame ass argument.
I'm not
I mean, speaking of great rappers, who would you put on your Queen's Mount Rushmore? Of course you put 50 on there. Most people would.
Come on, that's so easy, man.
50?
Nas. Let me think. What am I missing?
Now it gets tough.
Can we put Mobb Deep as a group?
Yes.
Mobb Deep?
That'll count as one.
Oh, I gotta put LL on there.
LL. That's it?
Oh, there's one more. What?
Well, that's
said I
four,
got
but
5.
I'll give you an extra one.
LL and who am I missing? Oh, hell yeah. What the fuck? I'll put Nicki on that shit. Nigga, you crazy? Nicki
There's
got
Nicki
the biggest
Minaj.
women's Grozen tours, huh?
There's Q-Tip.
No, Q-Tip could definitely, he would be on there, but I'm gonna go with,
There's Run DMC.
oh shit, hell yeah, I forgot them. Hell yeah, they started this shit. Yeah,
Yes.
Run DMC gotta get on that list. Let's do top 10. Let's just do top 10.
Okay.
All right, so we,
In no particular order.
no particular order. We got 50, Nas, Nicki,
Mobb Deep,
Mobb Deep,
LL Cool J.
LL, Run DMC. Wasn't Cool G Rap from Corona?
Yes.
That's Queen. Cool.
Yeah. Cool G
Just
Rap.
making sure.
Tribe Called Quest.
Tribe Called Quest.
You got 2 more.
Oh shit.
Did we mention Nicki already?
Yeah, we said Nicki
Okay,
already. You know Ja Rule ain't gonna be on there. Let me think. 2 more. It's on the top of my brain. You gotta throw. Was it Marley Marl from Queens?
Yeah, but he's not a rapper.
Producer.
Doesn't matter. No.
Oh yeah, he's
You
not a
can't get him
rapper.
on there. There's CNN.
Oh yeah, you gotta give Nori Capone CNN.
Yeah, shout out to Nori, man. It's my
And
man
then
these days.
number 10. Yeah, you think? Yeah, I gotta throw Lost Boys on there. You got that one late, Lost Boys. They sold some records.
Cardi B's from Queens.
Cardi B is not from Queens, man.
She's not?
Shout out to Cardi, she's not from Queens.
Oh, she's in the Bronx. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
What the
Yeah, you're
fuck
right,
are you
from the Bronx.
talking about?
It showed up in the list. You're right.
You about to have Nicki?
it
You
showed up
about
in
to
the
have
list.
Nicki hate your ass?
No, you're right. No, she showed up on the list, but you're right. It's
Oh
wrong.
yeah.
I mean, you know.
Who's your top 10 female MCs right now?
I mean, well, I just want to address what you said.
Listen, who's your
Some
top?
of the people on that, I know you don't like.
Who?
I know you don't like Ja Rule, but some of the people
no.
you put on this list instead of Ja Rule is a little unfair.
Who?
But I understand why.
Who? It's unfair.
You want me to say it?
Say it.
I definitely will put Ja Rule over the Lost Boys.
Nah.
Look at the record. Numbers lie. Numbers don't lie. Look at Ja Rule's numbers.
Ja Rule.
Look at Ja Rule's numbers.
Ja
You just
Rule always-
you're basically
Ja Rule is a put together gangster, so I don't think he's ever gonna have respect.
numbers.
He was put together
numbers.
by Preem and Chaz and
I'm not here to
Like,
talk about that. But Ja Rule's numbers and the Lost Boys
He had
numbers aren't
records-
even
he was like-
close to
he-
each other.
he was sort of like
Aren't even close
you know
to
what
each
he was?
other.
He was like the industry plant early, Ja Rule. Singing nigga, you know what I mean? He was like, you know what I mean?
50
J-Lo.
to 50 doesn't sing.
Nah,
50 sings.
50 don't sing. It's melodies.
Yes, he
It's a
does.
difference between singing and melodies to me.
All right.
When a nigga said, "Where would I be without you?" Come on, nigga. That
Agree to
shit.
disagree.
Lonely. Y'all was
Agree
jacking
to
that
disagree.
shit.
Agree
But
to
as soon as
disagree.
the G Unit storm came, niggas fucking
I
hated
like
it.
the Lost Boys, but the numbers aren't even similar. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying Lost Boys.
I interviewed
Rest
Mr.
in peace.
Cheeks.
Look, rest in peace to Freaky Ty. He was from my hood.
Yeah.
So it had more of an impact to me because that was niggas I seen that actually had some traction
Okay.
in my hood. Ja Rule was a buster to me, so I don't know him. He's from the other side of town. You know what I mean? But he a buster to me, and he's still a buster. Irv's a buster. Irv Brothers a buster. And they all busters to me. That's how I always looked at them. You know what I mean?
Like I said, man, if I'm looking at the
Ja Rule
numbers,
is definitely not on that
the
list.
numbers are the numbers.
Nah, the numbers I understand because I just said numbers don't lie.
Yeah, exactly.
He did numbers, but I just
They're big numbers.
He's always
They're
been a buster to
multi-platinum
me.
numbers.
But I put Lost Boys on that list because they go gold to platinum. They went platinum.
They didn't do Ja Rule numbers. They didn't do Ja Rule
Well,
numbers.
Ja Rule didn't do 50 numbers.
You're right. You're right. Now, if people are going to put 50 over Ja Rule, I think that's a reasonable thing to do.
Come on, man. You can't even. That's a whole nother level. Ja Rule is a bum, man.
The way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little niggas. Like, for real, all that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little
Flip-flop shit on me. Just like a hoe I knew in Detroit. I come to the door. She's a man. Flip-flop.
Alright, y'all, we back. We spent the block one time. Hope y'all ain't dizzy because it was a quick swerve, less than 10 minutes. We set our app on the block and we got him. Now, hear me out. I'm gonna be unbiased as I possibly can, cause 50 is one of my goals. So I remember the era of Ja Rule. Ja Rule era literally was a run. I think from 99, he had a 5-year run, a 4-year run, sorry. From 99 to 2003, he had a 4-year run. And you know his reign was ended by, of course, one of my goats, 50 Cent. You know they had a long going beef, and I'm pretty sure everybody already know how the beef started. Now, I thought I'd start making documentary videos for some people that just want to see me make those. I can break down the whole little beef situation with them and a lot of other people. However, in that 4-year, close to 5-year run that Ja Rule had, he had hit after hit after hit after hit. I can't even lie about it. It's already in the history book, so it ain't like I can lie about it. But when I was watching this clip from Vlad, when I was watching the interview or whatever, I was reading the comments and seeing what people, how they was thinking about it. And I was seeing a lot of people saying the industry plant was a reach. But even though I know he gonna hate, he don't like, I ain't even gonna say he hating on him. He just don't fuck with him. So it's different than being a hater. He don't fuck with Ja, don't like him, he don't, never will, or he never will respect him. So of course he gonna say that anyway. But I kind of understand what he's saying with that. Because when Ja Rule first came out, he still had a likable song. He came out, he was like he would meet riding Jay-Z all the time. He was always around the whole. That's another one of my goats. So this ain't no diss to him, but that's how he was, hanging on his coattails because of Irv Gotti. But he came up with the Holla Holla. Way different than the stuff that you were here on Pain is Love. I think Holla Holla, I think he put it on his Vinny Vici got Vetti whatever album. A little different of a style. He imitated DMX and Tupac, right? For one. And the second thing is that Irv Gotti loved to be on his P. Diddy shit. So Irv Gotti, he even did it on the Drink Champs when he was breaking shit down. Niggas was getting high on E-pills and coming up with those songs, man. A lot of times Ja Rule was writing his verses. But writing the songs is being a producer and making a hook as well. That's part of writing the song. Or that's part of you saying you wrote the song and gave it to your artist. So from out his mouth, a lot of those songs was producer based, flashy industry plant type of songs. So it sounded like to me, a lot of those songs was designed a certain way to change the image, to change his persona so he can win. That nigga try to be the gangster LL Cool J. And I ain't gonna say that, let me rephrase that, cause like, I don't think people understand LL is not no soft nigga. I already said it plenty of times. But the persona of a person that's singing about the ladies, like a Drake or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They don't think, for whatever reason, just even though they're men, they don't think that it's hard like that because they do that. So he was built up to the Ja Rule that was winning all those years. That's according to Irv Gotti. Like, they were high on the E-pills or whatever. He helped them with the song. But for the most part, he's saying he was coming up with these songs. Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti claimed, and I ain't really want to disrespect her because Ashanti having a kid married to Nelly, but you know what he said, you know what Irv said on Drink Champ like a dummy, that he used to be, you already know what he said about her. and how he would come up with the songs, which was disrespectful. Even if she wasn't with Nelly at the time, it would have been disrespectful for even saying that about her. Probably trying to go viral, which he's too old for that. But so he basically made those songs. So I kind of understand what Yayo was saying. They built him into that because when he first came out, he tried to play the gangster street DMX role. And then him and DMX ended up beefing because DMX even called him out on that. You know what I'm saying? Then he went P. Diddy style, whatever. He went to the Irv Gotti, designed the songs, color the songs this way, get J-Lo, get Fat Joe, get, you know, Justin Timberlake and all these type of people. So I get what he's saying. 50 came out straight 50. Raw, gangsta, him. Get Rich or Die Trying was that. Power the Dollar before that was that. I know people be bashing him for it, but I love Get a Quran. It's the money that make this work. It's the money that. Just know 50 one of them ones, man. And he wasn't decorated. He's still who he is since then. He just a real gangster with it. Now he linking up with Drake because you know his enemy is any of my enemy is my friend. Whatever. I think that's how it goes. So like I understand what Yayo was saying. I definitely get it, even though I know he's gonna say that anyway because the reason why he don't fuck with Ja Rule. But he kind of was industry built. He kind of was. That's why he was still singing these hooks that could have been designed for singers, but in that, and it worked though, because it was the machine. Trust me. I know I said the song wasn't nice. They was rocking back then. I was younger then, but that's some industry plant type shit. I get exactly what he's saying. And who I don't like that I agree with it, I don't care, bro. I'm just giving my opinion, whether you like it or not. You know, I try to be as biased as possible. But that's all I have for y'all, man. You know, just a little quick, you know, video. So let me know how y'all feel about it. Do y'all agree with Yayo? Or y'all think he reaching too much because he hating on him? Or y'all just because he don't like him or whatever? I ain't really want to call it hate because they don't fuck with each other. So that's different than being hating. You know what I'm saying? Hating is if him mentioning him in an interview without Vlad mentioning Ja Rule, that's when you call it hate. But that wasn't that. Vlad mentioned Ja. But and he probably was trying to be slick talking about the Queens rappers too, because he know Ja Rule from Queens. He just wanted to see was he gonna actually. He wanted to have that part of the argument for the make that video and for me make this video. But shout out to Vlad, man, because he great at what he do. That's all I have for y'all, man. You know, this work you showing me every day and showing y'all. Well, I always say, love each other. Till next time. Yours truly, HeartBreak.